How's it going, guys? This is Twister, and today I'm back with another GTA Online video because we've got a new mini update to the import and export DLC, and we've also got some of the Christmas content, the festive DLC stuff. I think there's a bunch of new clothing, there's a new event week going on in GTA Online, there's the new gingerbread mask coming back, which I'm probably gonna have to get, but you'll see why I haven't got it right now. I've actually got, it's basically the Harambe mask. If you actually look on the menu, it's called Silverback Crazed Ape, and Harambe, as we all know, was a silverback gorilla, may he rest in peace. And this mask was actually added into the import and export DLC, which I'm pretty happy about because my CEO organization is actually called Monkey Business, so I thought it was quite appropriate. But that's got nothing to do with this video because we do have, like I said, a small mini update to the import and export DLC with one new car, only one. I know I was tweeting yesterday, maybe we could get all the new cars, but we got one new car. It's the Truffade Nero, this absolute badass car based off of the Bugatti Chiron, I think it is pronounced. Some people say Chiron, I think it's Chiron, but here it is, 1.44 million, and it's also a Benny's car as well. So on top of the 1.4 million, you're going to be paying the Benny's upgrade and all of the modifications as well. And here's an example of what it looks like. So this is what we are going to be doing. We're going to be purchasing this, fully upgraded, showing all the modifications to you guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed the intro as well. I really love doing the car intros for some of these showcase videos in the Rockstar Editor, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. But we'll order the car. This is my Office Garage 1. I still haven't filled up any of the other ones. We got a call from LJT. Can you just go away, mate? Thank you. But the car will be delivered, and I'll be back with you guys once we're taking it into Benny's. All right, here we go. Here's our new Nero. This thing looks mean AF right now, but I bet it's gonna look 10 times better when we take it into Benny's and see what all the modifications we got. And right now, this like stock version is pretty much the Chiron, but there's also like a Vision GT version of that, which is probably the version that you get once you get all the Benny's modifications on it. So let's see how much this thing costs once we take it into Benny's. Alright, hold up, I've just noticed something. Before we get into Benny's, I need to show you guys. Look at that spoiler. Look at that spoiler. Oh my gosh. An active spoiler. I absolutely love the active spoiler on the T20, and having it on this car as well. Oh my god, it just adds like a whole new element to this car. I love the active spoilers in this game. On the T20, it was just the most amazing thing ever. And now we've got it on this car as well. This is beautiful. Right, let's see how much it costs to actually upgrade this thing in Benny's. Alright, here we go, upgrading it to the Nero Custom. It's only 500k. I thought it was going to be a bit more than that, but I guess, considering we've already paid 1.4 million for it, we're now up to 2 million on this car. So we'll hit the upgrade to Nero Custom. Let's do it. There we go. Oh my gosh, we get the mad spoiler. So it kind of removes the active spoiler, which is a little bit, I'm not too sure. I really like that active spoiler on the non-custom version, but it is like basically like the full-on race car version. So let's go ahead and fully upgrade this thing. Alright, so let's get into all the upgrades, but I actually first want to change the actual paint to what I'm probably going to have it, and also have a look at the liveries as well. So right, here we go. We got a basic one, a Croex, Pendulous, that looks quite cool. Wow, some these are like proper race cars. A Junk Energy one as well, Sprung livery, and again like some proper racing ones. Now they all look decent, but I actually just like the first one, the really simple one, just with like the sponsors and the Truffade logo. So we'll go for that one, the basic livery and the respray. Now the colour that I actually was gonna go for was like a silver and red. I don't know, should we go, yeah, rolled steel maybe? Oh, what was the other, there's like another decent silver. Right, yeah, we'll just go with regular silver, and I think if I can get like a pearlescent on there as well, it will actually make the secondary colour a bit shinier as well. So we'll try and do that, try and get that like a nice red. Now we've got our red secondary colour, and the only thing about, if we want a pearlescent on the actual red, we have to put it on the silver as well, which it looks kind of weird, but it doesn't look too bad at the same time. So I'm going to stick with that. If I want to change it later, I can do, but I'm going to stick with that for now. I think I'll leave that for now and then do all the other upgrades. So obviously we're going to want full armor, full brakes. God, this is expensive already. We got some bumper options. If we go with the red or the silver, I think we'll just go with, we'll keep with the primary, and then rear bumper, we'll go with the red for this one. Bumper accessories, we can have canards. We got primary color, carbon, whatever, or remove them. Should we remove them? Now we'll keep them. This silver one. All right, chassis. What we got here? We got some color around the door. Should we keep that this sort of chrome? Keeping it chrome. Right, we'll keep that one chrome. Fenders, we can remove the fence or keep them. We'll just keep them for now. All right, engine. So obviously we want this fully upgraded, but we've also got some color on the back. We'll do that, the secondary colour, the red. And then engine tunes, fully upgrade the engine, get as much power into this thing as you can. Right, oh wow, some cool exhaust options here. Right, so that's the stock. We got these massive twin exhausts at the back, and these quad exhausts as well. I like that. I like the massive ones. I like the massive twins exhaust there. And then we got the logo in the middle there, the T. Grill. What we got? I think we'll just keep that. Keep out this chrome as well to go with what we had before. Hood options, hood accessories. One of those, some like pins. Remove the pins. Flush mount black, flush mount carbon. I think we'll just keep that as it was, to be honest. Right, hood. We can get a full carbon. Not really a big fan of that one, to be honest. All right, interior. Wow, look at that interior, dude. That is pretty dope. I don't think I've ever seen an interior that looks as nice as that. That looks really nice, but I bet all of these options, wow, like fully stripped out, that completely changes it. Right, I bet all of these options are pretty much the same as what we have on other cars. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and fill all of these options out. Alright, now I know we've got this custom race spec version, but the standard interior is really nice. I'm not really feeling any of these options because, well, the only thing I've actually changed is the light colour. Like, any of these options, I just think the standard look looks a lot better, so I haven't bothered doing any of those. We'll do the headlights, but we won't do neons. We got all these liveries which I showed you before. Plates, what should we do? Black on yellow, maybe, or should we just keep it? Now we'll just leave it stock. Respray, we've done that. We've got some roof options as well. We can have that. That looks decent. Roof, carbon roof. No, we don't want the carbon roof, unless we were to have like pretty much all carbon mods. What else we got? Right, we got these spoiler options. See what we got here. There's a lot of different options here, but I think I'm gonna go with the stock. Actually, no, the stock one. Oh, you need a custom. Oh man. All right, this is really annoying because in GTA you need a spoiler modification to get the traction bonus, as you can see. But the stock spoiler is by far the best, which is really annoying because you don't get the traction bonus with the stock spoiler, and that is really annoying. I mean, we could go with this one because it's the most similar, but it still looks nowhere near as good. Oh, that is so annoying. I'm actually triggered by that. Actually triggered. All right, for the purpose of this showcase, I'm actually leaving the stock spoiler because I much prefer it. But if you're taking this thing racing, you obviously need a spoiler modification, and I probably would go with that one, but I'm leaving it stock because it's just way better. Race transmission we need, turbo tuning we need, wheels. Now I'm guessing we just got all like standard wheels options, even though again the stock wheels are just so much better. Like there's nothing, I don't think there's anything, yeah, there's nothing new there. Like high-end rims would probably just like look so bad on this car. Yeah, we're keeping it stock. Those stock rims are actually really nice. Alright, so that's how it's looking now. I'm not sure how keen I am on this. I think it is an absolutely amazing looking car, but I'm going to go through, especially the respray, see if I actually decide to change any of these up. Now we could go for this standard two-tone blue, which is actually how I'm pretty sure it is the Vision GT, which is basically these colours, but I just feel like everyone's going to do that. So, I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. It does look really nice, to be fair, it is really nice, but I'm going to, again, see what other colours we could put on this car. Alright, there we go. Now, I did like the actual red we had before, but I wasn't sure about the silver, so we've taken that two-tone blue, and well, we've basically just turned it into red. The primary colour is a formula red, and the secondary colour is a wine red, and I'm actually liking that a lot. I think it looks a lot better than what we had at the start, so I'm glad I actually went and changed it. Now I want to see how it looks with the carbon spoiler, because like I said, the carbon spoiler option gives you the traction benefit, which is pretty much a must. Now we could go for it. I probably will end up changing it if I take this thing racing, but like I said, just the stock spoiler is so much better, and I'm so annoyed by that because you need a spoiler option, but the stock one is so much better. So I think that pretty much does it. I think we have our brand new Truffade Nero, the custom version. This thing actually does look hella nice. I think the only thing we haven't done is the trim color. Again, well, we could have that full on. Should we do the full red interior as well? I think we should go for it. Just go standard red. Alright, there we go. I think that's pretty much it now. We obviously don't want the chrome emblem. As nice as I think my logo is, does not fit on this car. But yeah, I think that is everything everything we're going to put on this car right now. Alright, yo, there we go. There we go. Man, this is a really nice car. Now, I actually want to see how this thing is in terms of performance, because, well, it's like the massively upgraded version of the Adder, and we all know the Adder pretty much... LJT, man, please stop this. The Adder pretty much set the trend of being labelled overpriced trash in this car by a lot of people in the community, although a lot of people actually loved it. Again, every time I'm doing these videos, man, Simeon and LJT are just on me all the time. But since this is pretty much the bigger, nastier, upgraded version of the Adder, it should be, well, it should be pretty decent in terms of performance. Not that the Adder was any great anyway, even though a lot of people will tell you the Adder is the fastest car in the game, it was never really that great. So yeah, I actually want to see how good this thing is when we take it racing. But that is it for this video. We'll take it back into the garage. I'm really happy. I think Rockstar have actually nailed the new cars in this update. I was not disappointed, but slightly underwhelmed with the cars from Cunning Stunts. Like, we had no more Benny's cars, but now, oh wow, that colour, man, that colour, oh my gosh. But getting back to what I was saying, like, no new Benny's cars in the Cunning Stunts updates when they would have suited Benny's modifications so well was a real missed opportunity right there. But the cars so far in this update have been brilliant. We still haven't got the Italy GB, the Spectre, and the, what's the other one, the Comet Retro Custom, which all look a lot like the cars they're based off of. Compared to something like the Fiesta 811, I think I've actually got that in this guide, so I'll show you. But like, compare this to how it looks compared to the actual Bugatti in real life, and then we'll compare it to the 811. And yeah, this is the 811, so compare that to the Porsche 918, which is what it's meant to be based off of. It doesn't look as similar to the 918 as the cars in this update look pretty much almost exactly the same as the cars they're based off. I know this has got like a really weird rear end and that spoiler is just a bit nasty, but like I said, I just think that they've nailed the cars in this update, so massive GG's to that. But yeah, anyway, this is the brand new Truffade Nero. We'll see how much we actually spent on that. So I had about 9.3 million, and I'm now at 6.9 million, so what is it, like 2.4 million on this car? So that's pretty much how much it costs after you're done with all the upgrades. And I ended up changing the paints, the paint jobs a couple times, but 2.5 million is probably around what you're going to be spending on this car. So it's definitely not cheap, but the car itself, I'm actually really happy with it. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you do leave it a like rating, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video. See you later, guys.